run, two, come, let's go. I said, 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 run, two, come, let's go.
So what y'all gonna do when y'all get out?
Give me a job,
That's what you're gonna try to do.
Yeah.
That's a difference. It's a difference.
I
What
want
you,
to get a job for real. I want to get.
What you say?
I want to go back to school.
and take up what?
Business management.
Where at?
Probably Cincinnati State.
Probably or Cincinnati State.
Cincinnati State.
The reason why I'm asking, the reason why I'm being so, you know how it goes, stringent on goals, because you could try anything. That don't mean it's going to get done. You see what I'm saying? I'm quite sure all of y'all done said this. You could try, I'm going to try to stay out of jail this time. Right? What happened? Right back. I remember you definitely said you're going to be on your back, right? I remember you said that 3 or 4 times. But you right back in the same place where you said it before. So you could try anything. You could try to be a good man, but cheat on your girl. You know what I'm saying? You could try to be a good daddy, but don't do nothing for your kids. It's either you going to do something or you ain't. And if you ain't going to do it, you just need to say in your mind, I'm not going to do it. That way you won't be perping. That way you won't be wasting no energy. That way you won't even let nobody else down. You just keeping it real with them. Look, I ain't on that. I'm not going to do it. You know, we go to court or whatever. But that way, I mean, as we get older, you know, the games and just the dreams and facades kind of dissolve. What do I mean by that? You remember how you used to watch Bugs Bunny? And you used to watch Wile E. Coyote try to catch the Road Runner. We knew he wasn't going to catch him. But we sitting there watching him every time through the whole cartoon trying to catch him. We know he ain't going to catch him. He doing all these contraptions and ordering all this stuff from Acme. I'm thinking, if you ordered all that stuff, why don't you just get out the desert and go get you something to eat? See, he kept trying to catch the Road Runner. You know what I'm saying? But he only caught him one time, and when he caught him, he didn't even know what to do. Now what? Remember that episode? Now what do I do? See, that's the same thing with us. We could keep trying to do something, then when we finally do it, then what? You know? The key is when you go to school and get your degree, then what? So you got to have a plan from now to at least 5 years from now. You know, y'all all about to be out of here probably within a month, right? Roughly. And I know y'all thinking, I'm going to do this when I get out, I'm going to do this when I get out, I'm going to do this when I get out. But when society hits you, them girls walking past, people put weed in your face. For some of y'all that was robbery boys, here come the gun again. I got a lick, $30,000 lick. You know, somebody handed you a pack. All that stuff going to influence your thought process. So you got to make sure you decide while you in here what you going to do and what you ain't going to do right now. Because that's when a decision is really made. Not when somebody handed you a pack. You see what I mean? And the reason why it's important is, expect, how old are you?
24.
24? How old are you?
25.
25?
23.
23. So you the youngest in here. Now, by you being in here, do you talk to anybody in here? Like older?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Couple of them.
Is they schooling you, giving you some knowledge and stuff? That's important. Because they could give you some information on some things to not do. How old are you? 47. 47. When you was 25, did you see yourself back in the old workhouse? That's what it used to be.
Never.
Some of y'all weren't even born. Never. But at 47 years old, no matter what the circumstances is, this is the situation. Where are you going to be 5 years from now? And that's what you got to focus on. You know, if you go and get a job, okay, if you got a felony or not, of course you do. What are you going to do with that felony on record to move forward and not come back? Go ahead.
Now, myself, I mean, we talked before.
Yeah.
And you know I had some anger issues.
Right.
I got to court and the judge started calling me son, boy, homeboy, and I'm like, wait a minute, judge, you know, I understand your authority, but then my new daughter, and he was like, you got one child that's 18, and you got the nerve to have another child at this age. He said, these people are a joke, and I lost it.
Wow.
He came to me like that. I sat there, my mother in the courtroom, she looked at me like, because she knew where he was going, and it came out. And so instead of me, he told me, you open your mouth again, I'm going to give you 5 years.
Wow.
My mother got up off the bench, was like, shut up, don't say nothing else. I'm looking at her like, I started laughing. The judge was like, okay, I respect you for respecting your mother. That's a good thing, you know. But I kept talking. She said, boy, shut up. I mean, she slapped me in the courtroom. Shut up.
Right.
I wasn't taking that. You don't talk to me like that.
Right.
And when I got here, all the bullshit stopped.
Right.
Because everything I did out there, talking to people, going off, I got the same thing in the courtroom.
Yeah. And see, they got the authority in the courtroom to do what the heck they want to do and say what they gonna say. That's basically their house.
Pretty much.
You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, I understand, like, you know, we got personal feelings and personal issues, but once you part of the system, your personal kind of out the window.
See, I didn't realize that, though. I was like, man, whatever. And he was like, talking to me. He just kept telling me, you know, I'm going to see you, because I said, you got some pent-up anger. I'm going to see you for 6 months. Okay, whatever. I'm still talking. And I got so heated, I'm waving my hand, I stepped back and stepped on somebody's foot. It was 2 chairs over here and 2 over here.
Right.
And when I got back to the...
they could have got you with a solid officer, for real, if they wanted to.
But they took me back in the holding tank, and because I've been to Claremont County before, the child support, 2 of them knew me.
Okay.
But can you just calm down? Because when I was there before, one of the COs, I actually whooped one of them.
Right.
He was like, okay, just calm down. I understand I was wrong, you upset, you know. He said, do what you got to do with this leave. He said, please don't be in here fighting.
Right.
But from that point on, it was like, I was just tired. I said, you know what, the hell with this.
Yeah.
I got tired of being angry, while my fist up and want to fight.
And it's not really doing nothing. It ain't helping you.
Made it worse.
Yeah. And, like, I guarantee you, everybody in this pod angry and want to be out. But guess what? It don't make no bit of difference. You still going to be here. You still going to be here. And if you showing that anger toward each other or other people, they got something for you. They'll ride you out.
I mean, like when I was in the you did much. Did nothing. Did what I had to do, focus on myself, and let it go.
Right. Do they allow y'all to read these books?
Mm-hmm.
The best thing, one of the best things you could do is work out, do your studying, and read some of these books. These books will take your mind off of where you at. I mean, some of these, like, you know, therapy, somebody reading a Denzel book right there. Just, you know, this might look like a stupid title, but this might take you on a journey that you never been on before. Every time, I'm going to be honest, I've been coming here 5 years. I don't really see nobody reading these books. And that's the truth. Because I look at what people out here doing. They talking, kicking it. Some guys might be lifting weights. But I rarely see people, you know what I'm saying, reading these books. Somebody stole the book, look. But it's a lot of stuff. Like, I read this book, this Colin Powell book. I mean, if you look at his struggle, like, he went through some struggles. Even when he was with George Bush. That's one of the reasons why he left George Bush, because he had personal things he had to weigh out of his mind and where he saw himself. So, you'll be surprised how fast these books will help you take your mind off your issues. You know what I'm saying? And you talk how you read. I know that might sound crazy. The higher educated books that you read, the more your vocabulary changes, and you begin to use those words, and the bigger your brain gets. What I mean by bigger, you expanding your horizon. You expanding how you think. You actually getting new knowledge put in. When y'all talking to people around here, is it really the same old conversations? Bengals, Steelers, the streets, licks, hoes, the club.
It's my second day here, and I really don't say too much of nothing.
Yeah, but you hear the same stuff. Am I right? It's the same old, same old, same old. How many of y'all would like to talk to Colin Powell? I mean, really, raise your hand. If you want to talk to him, pick up his book. He talking to you. One of the things, like when I was growing up, man, and I ain't had no motivation, I ain't had no guidance, I ain't had no mentors or nothing like that. I wanted to actually meet Bill Cosby, because I wanted to see how did you go from growing up the way you did to being rich and all this other stuff. I couldn't go actually meet him. I read his books, and he told me exactly how he did it. Bill Gates. I wanted to meet one of the richest men in the world. Couldn't do it. Picked up his book. He took me on this journey. You know Bill Gates dropped out of college? Congestion, y'all. You know Bill Gates dropped out of college? To do what was in his heart, which was create a software. It was two types of software. It was Microsoft, and it was something called Cobalt. Does anybody remember Cobalt? It was the exact same thing. IBM needed a software for their computer systems. Because remember, computers used to be big as this room. I know that's kind of hard to believe for y'all young guys. But the computer, one computer, was big as this room. And then you couldn't even print. It was just information. The print was like, you know, the little lines and stuff. Well, IBM had came out with this desktop computer. Commodore and all these other people was first. Was powered by IBM. So they needed a software. And they chose between Cobalt and Microsoft. And they wound up choosing Microsoft. That's how he got to be as rich as he is. If he would have chose Cobalt, we might not even know who Bill Gates is right now. But Bill Gates put himself in a position for IBM to choose his software. Because he talked to them and told them what they needed to hear. And he kind of sold them like the future of his software. Now, you getting out looking for a job or you getting out looking for an opportunity, what are you going to sell your employer? And I might step on some toes. Well, I've been getting locked up for the last 4 years. While I was locked up, I didn't get my GED. I wasn't in the MAP program or the CAP program. I just basically chilled and waited to get out. Nope, never had a job. Never even thought about having a job. But I want you to give me one. And I want $15 an hour. Is that realistic?
Nope.
That's not realistic, but that's probably what you're going to try to do. You see what I'm saying? For you to sell an employer on you, you got to have something to offer. You have to have some type of skill. Guess what? Your body is a skill if you know how to use it to move boxes. Your body is, you know, if you know how to use it to unload and load, drive a forklift. You know what I'm saying? Be on the line. And if you notice something, people that make the most money in this world, do they use physical labor or do they use mental labor? They use the mind. And it's awfully funny that a lot of the times the people we run into don't use their mind that much, do they? They use this. They solve their problems with these, or something they got to do with their body. They don't use their mind. So a lot of the time, that's why they gonna stay on the lower pay scale in life. The people that's making the most money, and the people that's actually, when I say being successful, I mean making money, living good without hurting nobody, is using their minds along with their bodies. Ain't nothing wrong with physical labor. But if you use your mind along with the physical labor, that's how you move up. Y'all understand that? Been there for 16 years. We had, within the last 2 months, we just did this yesterday, we had 24 people get jobs. And that's just people that came through our doors. That didn't include the people that called us and said, you know, I'm just letting you know I'm working over here now. So it's probably about 35 people, you know, that done got jobs within the last 2 months. That's a lot of people. And guess what? 80% of them had felonies. So they didn't let their felony stop them or become an excuse of why they couldn't be productive. And some of these jobs was paying $10, $11, $12, $13 an hour. Not minimum wage. And to be honest with you, we kind of stay away from minimum wage jobs. You know why? How long are you really going to work a minimum wage job? And you know somebody else paying better?
Not too long.
Yeah, you're going to constantly be looking. So if we put you in a minimum wage job, we already know you probably ain't going to be there long. So we kind of stay away from minimum wage jobs. If they come and we just let you know about them, it's up to you to say, okay, I'm going to take this for now, which ain't nothing wrong with it. But if we got something paying $9 versus $7.25, you rather have a 9. So that's what we try to focus on because, you know what I'm saying, we want to help you get to where you're trying to go. So what kind of jobs y'all looking for? Let me look at this right here. Culinary arts. Who want to do culinary arts?
I messed up right there. I put business.
We'll get into that, though. Now, what do you want to do in culinary arts?
Chef.
Okay.
Sous chef.
Sous chef, okay.
Personal chef.
Okay. Now, how are you going to get to that level? How are you going to get to that point? What are you going to do?
First of all, I'm going to the CAP program when I leave here.
Right.
Cincinnati State, take that entry test.
Right.
And from there, go see my counselor.
Now, have you heard of Cincinnati Cooks?
Went there.
Did you get the certificate?
Left her because I had my baby. She was in the hospital and she was like 52.
Right.
So I missed a few days, and when I missed a few days, child support asked me up.
Right. So that's
I
a
did
no.
go for like, no, basically no. I went
Right.
for like 2 weeks.
Right. So that's a no.
But I'm familiar with it, yeah.
So what I recommend you do is go in there and go and get that free certificate. Because that's basically showing what you could do in the kitchen. It's a certificate saying, okay, I'm certified to do all this stuff. And it's kind of late to get in this program, ain't it? The CAP? How long will the CAP last? 6 or 8 weeks?
3
3 weeks?
I know all the chefs down at the program, cook program.
You think you got 3 weeks left in here?
Yeah.
You do? Well, you might want to see if you can get in it. Because that'll be something else, another certificate. That'll be something else that you could sell the prospective
Oh, you
employer.
mean the program here?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm definitely in that, yeah.
Oh, you already in it now?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, see, that's good.
That's why I'm starting.
Okay. Get that, and then get out, go to Cincinnati Cooks, because it's free.
Right.
Then you can actually use that to get a job to take care of your kids so you won't have child support.
Because I know Kim Williams.
Yeah, so you won't have child support and go to school while you working. See what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's a plan. Taking care of your kids so you won't have the child support on your back, and you going to school so you moving forward, and you making money. So it makes sense. Now I know it sounds easy just coming out of my mouth, but it's gonna be struggles in there.
It'll take work.
It's gonna take work, but you need to get a plan together. Are you gonna work mornings and go to school in the evening? Or are you gonna go to school in the morning and work evenings? You gotta you gotta figure it out. Just gotta figure it out. But it's doable. Another thing too, restaurants come there, they don't really care about your felony. They don't really care about that. As long as you skilled and you can cook and cut and whatever they need you to do, sterilize, you good.
On the other hand, if I get out here, when I do, and I find me a job once I leave here, I'm cool with that. I'm also trying to find me a part-time job.
Okay.
I work full and part-time. Then I can send my wife to school, do what she got to do. When she's done, then I can go to school.
Right. But you got to get the kids taken care of though.
Yeah,
That's the thing. Yeah.
They
Right.
come for anybody.
Right. Right. So that being said, that sounds like an easier plan. Now you put business. What type of business? All kinds.
Real,
If you don't know, you don't know.
Nah, I'm trying to get a little car shop for real though.
What you mean? What kind of car shop?
Maintenance.
Mechanic
Yeah,
shop?
mechanic. I know how to do all that for real. I learned it from my uncle. Been working on cars since a little younger.
Right.
But either that. I'm going. Right now. I'm at MAP.
Okay,
MAP
that's
here,
good.
So I do construction and all that though. It's different kind of business that I want to do for real.
But you got to have a focus.
Yeah, I just ain't pick one yet.
Yeah, you got to have a focus as far as which direction you want to go, because you don't want to be going this direction and come back and go this direction and come back, and then you don't go nowhere. You just keep coming back. You got to figure out what do you want to do.
I want to get a car shop for real. Work on cars.
If that's what you want to do, you need to go to Cincinnati State in a mechanics program versus business. You can learn business by reading business books. But you can't learn, you can learn mechanics by doing it, but at Cincinnati State, they teaching you how to do, to break jobs that you could charge $200 for. That could be your money. You see what I'm saying? You want to look into that. The Cincinnati State mechanic, they got one of the best in the country. But just decide on what you want to do. Just have a focus. And you could work part-time or you could work full-time and go to school part-time just to have some income coming in. What you used to do, hustle?
Yeah.
Where at?
Everywhere.
I mean, y'all constantly making money up there. Ain't nothing but money up there. And y'all, you probably so keen to half the community, right?
Yeah.
That's just how it is up there. And it's hard to stay away from it. Because you see your family over here making all this money, and you trying to, now I'm going to do it the right way. It's a struggle. But how you wind up here? You got busted out there?
I'm here for Florence itself. Yeah.
Shooting somebody?
Stabbing.
Up there?
Nah.
Okay. Over what? Some dope or something? Some bull?
Yeah.
If you would have stayed home that day, probably would have never happened.
I just listen to my mama for real.
Right.
She was like, I got a feeling you don't. She even told me, I got a feeling you don't get locked up. You need to come over here and chill for a little minute.
Right.
I'm good. Getting locked up that night.
For some reason, we take serious situations as a joke because we get numb to them. You know how serious stabbing somebody is? Like, you could have killed them.
I know.
Then you'd have been gone. I mean, literally. Especially if you had done shot some people before. Y'all ain't got to see what. You really could have killed them. Or some of y'all might even have some bodies. But it's serious. When I was out in the street, I never really thought about how serious giving somebody some drugs was until pregnant lady, man. She was 9 months pregnant. And I often wonder, I mean, this was years ago, who was that baby? Because she been smoking crack 9 months. Is that baby locked up right now? That was back in 1994. So, who is that kid? Or grown man? Who is that kid? Are they locked up? You know what I'm saying? Are they in jail? Did they kill somebody? Is they on drugs? I don't know. Are they ADHD? Are they retarded? Are they messed up? Because I start thinking like, dang, this chick that came through here, she used to be a dime. Caught her soon as she ran out of money. Used to own 2 hair shops, had a car, hair down to here, pretty. You know what I'm saying? Now, she don't even leave the hood no more. She don't even want to leave. She in the crack house now. A month later, teeth gone. You know what I'm saying? Another month later, she looked pencil thin. She used to be brown skinned, now she dark skinned because she malnutrition. Lips all burnt up, fingers burnt up. Guys done beat her up, ran through her. Hair gone now. Then I seen her like 2 more months later. She talk, you know how they talk, ziggity boo. I'm serious, man. I'm dead serious. And it showed me like, man, this ain't fun. Literally helping destroy some people's lives, like literally. But crack was literally, I'm seeing it kill people. I'm seeing it take people out the game. I was this one situation, it was this lady, she had 3 babies. I'll never forget this. She had 3 babies. She ran out, she was buying all night, ran out of money. She said, I need you to come over my house. I got something for you. I'm like, I ain't tricking. She said, I got something for you. Got over there, she said, you want to buy some furniture? There was some nice furniture. I had just got an apartment in Fairmount. I needed some furniture. The babies was all sitting on the furniture. Yeah, I want it. I'm about to get my dude with the truck. He come pay him $20 to, come get the truck. I get there. She tell the kids, y'all get off the couch. The babies. Probably like 2, 3, and 4. Y'all get off the couch. And we carting the furniture out. Took the furniture out. Came back. She hollered at me again like, I need you to come to the house. Went over there. Now the kids over there without furniture now. I get in there, they in the living room sitting on the floor, bare, you know, in the Lincoln Courts, the floor is like this. Cold. Sitting on the floor. She said, you want to buy a TV? 25-inch floor model TV back then. You know, that was nice. With the remote. Kids watching. It wasn't Barney at the time. It was some other stuff. I said, yeah, I want to buy the TV. How much? She said, give me 50. I'm like, nah, I give you 20. She said, give me 25. Carted the TV off. The kids just looking like, furniture gone, TV gone. I leave, do my thing. She come look for me again. She came back. She said, I need you to come to the house again. Went to the house. She said, do I want to buy a bed? I said, you know what? I said, I ain't going to take no bed away from no kids, and I ain't going to take no bed away from you. Y'all at least need somewhere that y'all can lay. I said, I ain't going to clean y'all out like that. This is not that important. So now I don't want to buy no bed. She literally was begging for me to buy her. It was like a queen size bed. It was nice. She said, just give me $10 and take the bed. I said, nope, I can't do it. I wonder to this day who them 3 little kids was. Look at me dead in my eye. So I know they'll probably remember my face because I don't look too much different. Like, that's the man that took our TV. That's the man that took our this. That's the man that took our that. I'm going to tell y'all another quick story. This ain't about me, and this the honest to God truth. It was this guy, Lord Holmes, man. He came to my office. He said he used to go down to this lady's house and serve. And every month, he would go downtown. This lady would call him. He'd go downtown. Back then, it was pagers. He'd go downtown. Every month, this lady got her food stamps. She would call this dude, sold drugs, whatever. And he would buy all her food stamps. The kids knew the food stamps was coming. Y'all know that. Kids knew the food stamps was coming because you know the day when you could eat. Every time this guy came, they knew he was buying the food stamps, so the kids was going to starve. This would happen every month for years and years and years and years. This dude told me, this is the honest to God truth, he got locked up. He got sent up. He was up in Ross. He said he was in Ross, I think, doing a 5-year bit. Young boy came up to him like, yeah, nigga. Excuse my language. Like, yeah, nigga. I know who you is. And he looking at him like, young blood, you know, I don't want no problems. I don't want no problems. What you talking about? He was like, nigga, I got beef with you, man. He was like, young blood, what's up, man? You know, then he get up, get ready to do his thing. But he like, what's going on? And he was like, nigga, you was the nigga that was coming in my house, taking my food every month. That's why we couldn't eat. The young boy remembered dude in jail and was about to do something to him. You know what I'm saying? So, dude never forgot about that. The kid never forgot about that. He probably wanted to find dude. If he'd have found him on the street, he probably would have deaded him or shot him or something. Because the guy used to trick with his mama too. So, the reason why I'm telling y'all this is the people you done shot, the people you done did wrong, they don't forget, man. They do not forget. So if you get out thinking everything gonna be hunky dory, you gonna go back to doing what you was doing, you might want to think twice.
That's why I be like, man, I keep that thing on me because I done did so much dirt in my life, man. I don't know who I done robbed. I don't know who I done shot at. Like, for real, and I gotta watch over, like, even when I get out now, I gotta watch over my back because I don't know who I'm still beefing with. Like,
Yeah.
Like, dang, I forgot I robbed him before I got locked up. Like,
and that's crazy. That's Looney Tunes, man. Your life is at stake. So, are you gonna change your lifestyle? You gonna try, but you gotta carry a gun on you. So you might be catching another case, going to do 3 or 4 years on the weapons under disability. That's reality. That's reality. So I don't know if you can make amends with it. I don't know how you going to do it, but you're going to have to do something. They know who you are, so something going to have to give. That's just reality. What you going to do? You might say, I changed my life around. I'm going to go to Cincinnati State and run into them up there.
That's what I said. Then end up beefing with them up there somewhere. They try to change my life around and end up.
Something gonna have to happen though. People recognize life change though. And not to get religious on y'all, but a lot of times you get a pass when you give your life over to God. When people actually see you trying to do the right thing, and when people see you serious about God, it's almost like God put some protection around. It is what He do. He put protection around you to kind of let people know, like, He done changed his life. It's like an old tramp that used to be a hoe. Then she get into the church, and she telling everybody that used to run trains on her no, and you see she's serious, you kind of respect her. It's hands off, like, you know what? She changed and she back working. She ain't begging no more. She ain't tricking. She looking to get married. You respect that. And it's the same thing with you, man. You got to do things so people respect you and see that you really put forth an effort, like, you know what I'm saying, bruh, I ain't on it. Or keep being in places like this, keep shooting out, beefing, being in the wild, wild west. That ain't fun. First time you robbed somebody, it was probably fun, though, wasn't it? Second time, it was probably fun. Yeah.
They got serious.
This dude came in my office last Thursday. Dude was probably like 23. He said, this is what he say. He said, I say, how you get, he ain't got a felony, he got a misdemeanor. I don't know how he got out of this. I'm going to let y'all make the conclusion. He got a misdemeanor possession of drugs. But you was in the house with your cousin who when they came and hit the house, had 8 pounds. But you got a misdemeanor. And that's your cousin. And when the guys, you was with your cousin to serve this lick. But while you serving the lick, weed, an hour and a half, 2 young boys come busting in the door with an AK. Now you standing next to your cousin, but they shoot your cousin in the shoulder with an AK, and you don't get hit. Then your cousin pull a 9 and shoot back, and they run. He leaking so bad, you ain't got no choice but to call the police. Police come, investigate the scene, and that's where they find the pounds. He get the case, but you get a misdemeanor. What that sound like to y'all?
Sound like he said something.
He snitched on his own cousin, and he probably set up the lick.
Try to rob his own cousin.
He tried to rob his own cousin. He telling me some bullcrap, and I'm looking at him like, I already know what it is. I done figured it out. You know what I'm saying? So, what I'm trying to show you, man, is with the young boys, you can have an AK, but when they find out, excuse my language, niggas shoot back, that ain't on TV. Like, niggas really shoot back, gonna try to kill you. They ran. How you run with an AK? Like, how do you even run with an AK?
That's how I was when I got shot, though. Like, dudes trying to rob us. They try to rob my brother for real. And we started shooting back at them. They ain't getting nothing off of us. We started shooting at them. Like, I had the 40 on me. I started shooting back at them. I just started shooting back at them. And
Is it worth all of that? Is a little money worth all of that?
I think so.
It ain't worth all of that.
I was in that, what's that bag called? A little prostitute with a little bag on the side.
Oh, yeah, the doodle bag?
Uh-huh.
That wasn't fun. That was reality. That's why he ghosted out right now.
Lost his out there for he's supposed to leave yesterday.
That's what he gets. I mean, come on, man. Grown man. But that wasn't fun, though, was it?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Imagine doing that at 47. See, if we keep playing around, time pass quick, don't it?
Real quick.
Time pass quick. We think when we're young that youth gonna last forever. It don't do it.
Yeah,
It come quick. It come quick. Tricking and playing and clubbing and all that. It's fun. It ain't nothing wrong with it if you handle your business in the right way. How many drug dealers you know out the game are rich? Rich, like. One out of how many? 100? Do you think you're going to be the next
I know
one?
a couple of them, though. I know a couple.
Yeah, me too.
That's out the way, like
Yeah.
Florida,
Yeah,
Miami, saying good.
yeah. But one out of how many? 100, 200?
Yeah.
Are they older? And guess what? It was a different time in the 90s. You wasn't getting shot at. Right? In the 90s, you could actually get money and don't have no problems as long as you fed the wolves. Now, if you going to rob your own cousin, anybody could get it. Anybody. People going to prevent you from retiring. It's a different game now, man. So y'all got to figure out what y'all going to do. I ain't saying you got to be a square. What I mean by square is change your whole mentality to be a nerd or something like that. That ain't what I'm talking about. What I'm saying is start doing something that's more productive with your life. Something that, anything that ain't going to put you back. I made a vow, for one, because I see what it really do to people. But for two, I ain't got no time to be giving these people, man. I ain't got no money to be giving these people. I'm a grown man. I don't want nobody else just bossing me around. I told my managers at work, I said, y'all my managers. I said, y'all manage my activities while I'm here. I say, ain't none of y'all my bosses. I say, can't none of y'all tell me just what to do and how to do it outside of here. Y'all ain't my bosses. Y'all my managers. And I respect y'all as my managers in here. Y'all got bosses. Because if you don't do it, you're out of here. You see what I'm saying? And even different places you could work. If your manager know that you respect them, and they going to respect you because you respect them, and they going to respect you for the work you put in while you're at work. You got to allow people to respect you for what you could do. Not just fear because you got a gun. How many people carry guns now? It's almost like, who don't carry a gun? The difference between you and me, though, or you and somebody else, I'd rather say you and somebody else.
I don't even be, man, like, cause I'm always around, you know, like my cousin, I be around him because he got one of his names, like.
I was just about to say that.
Like, everybody I chill with got guns in their name, they be, like, I be mainly the only one that ain't got no gun in my name, like.
Right.
If it come down to dirt, they tell me, like, yeah, I had enough, this foot won't be in their name.
That's what I'm trying to show you. That the difference between you and somebody else that ain't got no felony or nothing, they could carry a gun legally.
Yeah.
But you can't. But you need one the most. You know what I'm saying? You got to put yourself in a position so you won't get yourself in trouble. Because if you don't, you know what I'm saying, you're going to stay in trouble. Now, for those that they cool with coming in and out of jail and you cool with it, I mean, that's what you're going to do. There's guys out there like that. Y'all know that, right? I got guys that come to get out from doing a bit I grew up with. Yeah, I can't make it out here, man. I can't do it. I'm about to go back. Now, I'm trying to help them. Look, I can't take it. I'm going back.
Yeah, because they so used to that environment. Like,
Yeah.
I know them like that, too. My sister baby daddy.
Yeah.
My little niece ain't seen her. She was born. He stayed till she about 1. Now she's 7 now. He been like that.
Right. And he cool with it, though. I know some guys, man, they say, I'm about to go back home. I can't do it out here. Get out. It's everything moving too fast. They respect, you know, longer you in jail, your respect on the street go down. You know, but your respect in jail stay up if you in jail handling your business, so they rather be in jail with their respect. You know? They go back.
Yeah, I know people just get out for like a month, get right back up.
Yeah. But they cool with it because they used to that environment and they done adapted to it. So jail to them ain't even a punishment. And that's dangerous. Because if they rather be in than out, when they out, ain't no holds barred. They don't care. And when they in, they don't care.
They be so used to that jail mentality. They ready to hit with anything. Like they'll be doing for them just to, like, if you call me a punk,
They ready to blame you.
Yeah, they gonna do whatever.
Because they ready to go back. They don't want to be
They
out.
respect. That's all it is. They respect.
Yeah, and plus a lot of times they don't want to be out. Good,
I know
yo.
my dad was locked up for a minute. He was locked up for like 10 balls.
Whoa, for real?
Yeah, but it's an old school. Like, I don't know what the is. I don't know if he was on some retarded stuff or not. He got out. He didn't know how to pump gas for no more.
Nah, that's real, man. You forget. Did he go back?
Yep. And he only doing 3 balls on, but still, you know that.
Oh.
For him, 3 ball shout time. Counter right here is short. You don't want to be that guy, man. You want to be out here enjoying your life. My little brother got 20. You know that he got 20.
Yeah, my nigga just got 2 life sentences.
2 life sentences? Who he killed?
2.
Is it worth all of that?
Couple more dudes.
How old was he?
25.
2 life sentences. Let's just say they gave him 25 apiece. That's 50. He gonna be 75 when he get out. Is he gonna want to get out?
Nope.
It's over. You might as well stay on in. To be honest.
That's his home.
But do you think he?
Just do it. I can't even. I'm looking at it like, because I was locked up with him in the JC too. He just, it ain't nothing. You feel me?
For him, that's cool.
Yeah, that's how he acting like, ain't nothing.
That's probably where he want to be.
That's how he is. I'm looking like, damn.
This is first time doing
kill myself, like, nah, for real.
This is first time doing a long bit.
Mm-hmm.
When he get to his 10th year in one day, and he realize I got 40 more to go. That's when it's gonna kick in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He been in there 4. I know when he was first going, he was going through it, taking it on the chin, taking it on the chin, taking it on the chin. He up in Madison, taking it on the chin. Now it's like, well, he shot a couple people, and I prevented it. Tried to tell him put them guns down, and been there, done that. I tried to school him. You know what I'm saying? Showed him how I changed with the school and all this and that. Trying to get him because he wanted to be a dentist. I tried to lead him on the right path and hanging with guys that's popping people. That's his peers. So you only listening to me so much. You see what I'm saying? I go pick him up or go work out with him. We'll talk. But as soon as I drop you off, you right back. Only thing I can say is, man, you need to quit and be careful if you do something. And they was telling me, I can't say too much here, but this cat had guns with knives on the end. I ain't never seen nothing like that in person. Mm-hmm. I'm like, what? With bayonets on the end? Yeah. I ain't never seen nothing like that in person. I seen it on movies. Like, what? Yeah. So, now you paying the price. So when you get out, you got to start all over. All over. I guess you could say the positive thing about it is he went when he was 17, so if he do the whole 20 ball, he only be 38, 37. So he still got a second half. You know what I'm saying? How old are you?
36.
36 or 32?
36.
36? Yeah, you grew up. That's your generation, ain't it?
They probably a couple years old.
Yeah. Who did you hang with down there?
Nobody for real.
Just doing you?
Yeah.
They could change the buildings as much as they want to, but stuff's still going on, man. But guess what's still there on Vine Street? The block. The same bricks that they was hustling on is still there. The same cement is still there. But they gone. You can't come back from death. But guess what? The cement is still there. I bet in the 60s the cement was still there when people got hit back then. See, the block don't change. The block stay where it's at. It's the people that get gone. But you fighting for a block that ain't gonna change. They just now remodeling them after what, 50 years? I don't even know how long.
They've been out since my mother was little.
They long time.
So I grew up there.
Yeah.
That was just trap.
Yeah. Going nowhere. But excuse my language, but the niggas is. the guys that don't change is getting shipped off. And after they do their bits and come back, the block's still there. That's why that chasing that little money ain't worth it, man. Can I be a realist for a minute? Can I keep it real? I'm just keeping it all the way real. White dude came in our office a month ago. Dude, tell you what he did. Dude was the head of a mortgage company. All he did was predatory lending, which means he did all bad loans to people. Charged people a whole bunch of money. Dude told me in my office, he said, I got over $10 million. That's a federal case. Guess how long he did? Just take a guess.
8 years.
3 years. I said about a year.
18 months. Dude did 18 months. Raped and pillaged all them people financially. Made them lose their house and stuff. He did 18 months and he still got $10 million cash. He was operating for 5 years straight. See, what he told me, he said, I knew it was going to end. He said, by me knowing it was going to end, every dollar I made, I put up.
Well, all that stuff can still come back at you.
Yeah.
My cousin, he just got caught with 50 of them things.
Bricks or pounds?
Pound.
Oh, that ain't going to be a lot of time, though.
I know, but still.
It's going to be about 3.
He got caught with 10 stacks on him. He got caught with 10 stacks on him and 50 stacks of counterfeit.
Oh, that's what's going to get him. But he got caught. That's federal time. $50,000. He probably facing 40 years.
Okay, wow, right now.
I guarantee he probably facing 40 years. That's federal. They don't play, man. It ain't worth it. $50,000. Let's just say he do 5 years, right? Hopefully he don't do none, but we know he is. But let's say he do 5 years. He got caught with 50,000, right? Let's add the 10 on that. That's $60,000 divided by 5 is what? Like $12,000 a year. You could work at McDonald's and make $12,000 a year, right? That's just with 5 years. But they're going to hit him with like a 10, 20, 30, 40 ball. So if you divide that up, it probably add up to about what? $4,000 a year? A chick on welfare get more than that. $600 a month times 12 or times 10 is $6,000. See what I'm saying? That's how the fans look at it. They'll sit back and let you hang yourself. They'll lay on you for 2-3 years, just sit back. It ain't worth it, man. Start you a legit business. Start you a car shop. You know what I'm saying? Cooking, independent, whatever you're trying to do. Start something legit and you can make real money. Mercedes deal, you know how much Mercedes mechanics get paid? $80 an hour. 80. 8 times 8 is what? 64. How much money did they make? $640 in one day. They split that with the dealership. They get the other half. 320 in a day. If you can make $320 in a day, you gonna be out selling dope? Exactly. So you got to put yourself in a position where you making some real money. You have to elevate your life to the next level. You see what I'm saying? If you get you a whip and somebody jack you, have full coverage on it. Guess what? Ain't no reason to go chase dude and shoot him down. Somebody stole my car. This what it was. They gonna give you the check or buy you another car. It's that simple. Instead of shooting him up, now you gotta go. You know, it ain't even worth it.
I done beat somebody up because they like I had my car parked. I done chased dude like I ain't have no insurance or nothing. That's why I always get insurance now. Even though I ain't got my license, I get insurance. But my car parked like in a circle. Car came around, hit my stuff like some dude was getting to this. I don't know what happened for real. I just remember dude hit my car and I hopped in the car and started chasing after him. I'm talking about after that I didn't care. I'm boom hitting into his car and everything. He got out the car. We started banging. Me and my dude beat him up. I drove off my car just wobbling like. They called the police on me. I ended up going to jail.
See? That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
When all you had to do was call his license plate in. Dude hit my car, hit and run. I'm behind him right now. This is where I'm at. This is his license plate. Can you please come and get him? He would have got in trouble. That's a felony. See, you got to mature your mind. There's different ways to do things, man. There's different ways to do things. And the thing is, you might do something to somebody now, beat him up. Yep, he hit me, felonious assault. He hit me with this, hit me with that. Now it's your word against his.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do nothing to him now because y'all going through court, right?
They're going to look up my background.
Intimidating a witness. Then you might say, okay, I'll give you $5,000 to drop the case. Okay, give me $5,000, but I'm still going to court. You can't still do nothing to him.
Yeah, I had somebody do that to my dude.
What happened?
He paid them and they said they weren't going to come to court, and they still came to court trying to get victim of crime money.
Yeah. Did he get locked up?
Yeah.
See? See? In the system, you can't win, man.
Dude, gone.
The whole little...
I'm a fool.
The whole little thing ain't even worth it, man. But I ain't coming across as a know-it-all, but I do know some things. And I just hope while I'm here that y'all can listen and even listen to each other and learn from each other, because that'll make us all get better. Because some of the stuff y'all tell me, I tell other people. I don't put no name on it, but if it can help them, that's why God got me here. You know what I'm saying? To help other people, help us, man, because I was y'all. I just beat my cases. I was y'all doing the same crap. And I just found a way out. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, G.O.D. was the only one who gave me good advice and the best advice. I listened to God and I let him lead me. That's why I'm even here right now. If I was motivated by money, I would not be right here talking to y'all. I'd be going to make some money. But God got me here talking to y'all because it's planting seeds to help y'all change some things for the future. And hopefully y'all could be telling people like your kids or whoever, you know, some stuff you used to do and don't do it. You see what I'm saying? So that being said, somebody want to pray us out, real quick prayer, and it ain't got to be long.
Father God, we bow our heads right now. We come to you, Father God, knowingly and willingly, Father God. Thank you for allowing us to assemble ourselves right here in this meeting with Brother Jones, Father. And I ask you just always allow us the strength to stay humble, to help each other and help anybody where we can, how we can, Father God. And most of all, give us the strength that you know that we have, that we may need, and just always press forward as we move to these days and getting out of here. And always keep us strong wherever it may be, and just watch out for us, Father God, right now and anywhere. Thank you.
To